Aiken. What is it this time? I know that you don't have anything left in there that we haven't photographed or taken out yet.
Well, you would think that a person in my condition would receive at least a little more respect. Heaven knows we like attention. I'd like to see the doctor, if you please.
Please, Mrs. Aiken, can't you come back another day? I mean, it's Christmas. She has a family just like everyone else does, and she'd like to be with them tonight of all nights. I tell you what, how about I give you a nice little bottle of those pink and blue pills? And if that doesn't make you feel any better, you come back next week, and I bet she'll even operate again.
Oh yes, that would be nice. No, wait a minute. I might not make it till then. I'd like to see the doctor. If I can hold on that long.
Hello.
Hello.
You're mighty lonesome, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess I am. What makes you ask that? Do I look lonesome?
Oh no, I can't see you, but I'll just bet you do.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't know that you couldn't.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, being blind isn't as bad as people think it is, and well, I see a lot more than you might imagine too. Take you for instance. You're a rather old gentleman. Your legs aren't too dependable, and your hands shake, and you're very, very lonesome.
How do you know that if you can't see? How do you tell me these things?
Well, I knew you were old, for another man had to have you in here and called you Dad. And I knew about your legs from the sound of your cane, and your paper keeps rattling, so I know your hands must be shaking.
What makes you think I'm lonesome?
Well, that was the easiest part of all. It was your voice, mister. Are you sick? Did you come here to get well?
Oh no, I'm not a patient. I come up here with my son. He's visiting a friend. He'll be back for me.
Well, I'm glad you're not like some of the others I've met on my visits. Once there was this nice old lady whose son left her just because she was old.
And pardon me, do either of you have the time?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right. I'm not going anywhere anyway, it looks like. I do wish that doctor would hurry, though. I have the most fascinating symptom to tell her about this time. Do either of you know the doctor?
No, I don't. I'm just here visiting with my son.
I know her. She says if she can just get that specialist to look at my eyes, that I might be able to see again one day.
Well, Dr. Wilson is my doctor. What a marvelous woman. 11 operations she's performed on me and never dropped a stitch. Marvelous woman.
Dad, Karen and I, we thought.
What? It might be a little while, son. Is that it? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah.
John, that's okay. Hey, you remember that time you found that little puppy on the railroad tracks? It kept running around the house, knocking everything over, getting under your mother's feet. And she told you you was going to have to get rid of it. You went in your room and threw a fit, started crying. But by that night, you said your prayers. You wrapped those tiny little arms around her neck, and you said you knew it was best for that puppy to go somewhere else and live. Is that what you're trying to tell me, John? That it might be a little while? That's okay. Take as long as you need.
Is that way? I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, was your boy crying, mister? Why was he crying?
He just gave away his little puppy.
What did you say?
Nothing near as important as is to tomorrow's to a young lady.
What's tomorrow?
Well, it's Christmas, child. Haven't you ever heard of Christmas?
Oh, yeah, of course I have.
Hey, Matt, is the doc in?
Yeah, she's in. You can ring for her if you like. There's a bell right over on the desk.
Thanks, pal. Sit down here, Harry. Take it easy with them fingers.
Oh, man.
Doc will fix you up in no time.
Oh, me. Oh, dear me. Have you hurt your hand?
No, lady, he just comes in for a manicure once a week.
Well, I never. You would think that a person in my condition would.
Yeah, you are in pretty rough shape, ain't you? Hey, Harry, look at this. You sure this ain't the morgue instead of the hospital? Hey, nurse, what's holding you up? Get on out of here.
You should be ashamed of yourself talking to that nice lady that way. And yelling at the nurse, she won't appreciate that very much either.
What is this, some kind of a nut house? I bring my pal in terrible pain and all I get's back talk. Ain't nobody got no mercy?
Maybe if you'll just calm down a little bit, the nurse will be with you in a minute.
Calm down, man. My hand is killing me. I'm dying over here. Louie, do something. Don't just stand there.
You hear he's dying. Hold on, Harry, hold on. Hey, Doc! Get out here, Doc. This is emergency.
What in the world's going on in here? Who's doing all that yelling?
Thank goodness you're here, Doc. I hope you're not too late. It's my pal here. You don't think you'll lose that arm, do you, Doc?
Well, there's no blood, and I can't seem to find anything broken.
Well, I hope it ain't broke, doctor.
Do you mean that's what all the excitement was over? One little finger?
It ain't my little finger, girl. It's my picking finger.
Doesn't look much like a musician to me.
Maybe it's an artist. You know, an artist has to be very careful with his hands.
That's true. I'm an artist, ain't I? Yep. There you go.
Well, it's not broken. It's just a strain. How did you do that?
Well, let's see now. I was on the bus, and I was reaching for my wallet, and all of a sudden this guy sat down on my hand.
Now, how in the world could he do that? Unless, why was your hand in his pocket?
I was just making change, that's all. Just making change.
Just have a seat over there. These others are ahead of you, but it shouldn't take too long.
Well, I hope not.
Hello, Julie.
Hello, doctor. Have you heard from him yet? Has he studied my test yet?
No, not yet. But let's not get impatient. We've waited a long time. We can wait a little bit longer. And I'll let you know as soon as he calls. Why, Mrs. Aiken, my, but don't you look terrible.
Well, thank you, doctor. Now tell me, they haven't brought in any new medicines you haven't told me about, have they?
No, but as soon as they do, I promise I'll give you the very first injection. You must be Mr. Varner.
Yes, that's right. My son must have told her I was here. I'm not a patient. My son's visiting an old friend of his, Lanny Bell. He'll be out for me anytime.
But they said,
You wait right here on him, Mr. Varner. Okay, just wait right here. Nurse, I want to finish up here as quick as I can, so I'll see them in just a few minutes. The kids are at home waiting on me to help with the tree tonight. It's a misplaced watch.
come over here and I'll fill out your record.
What?
I seem to have misplaced my pen. I'm not sure where it is. It was just right here.
Can't you take a day off?
Stay in practice, ain't he?
Well, look at that. Was this your pen?
Yes, thank you.
Must have dropped it there. I was looking at my hand or tending to look at my hand anyway.
Okay, name?
Harry the List. Hey, my pal here, his name's Detroit Louie. You need his name too?
Yes, since he's the one that's bringing you in, but I'll have to have your correct name. Nicknames, they won't do.
Well, that is my real name, Harry the Lip. Sometimes my friends just call me Harry, but I don't make them. That don't make me upset, you know, if they shorten it like that.
Okay.
But that's it.
What is your address?
Address? Well, let's see. I ain't got no permanent address, but I spend a lot of time in that big brick building downtown. But I don't remember the address.
Well, how long have you lived there? I mean, surely you can remember that.
Well, yeah. Let's see. The judge, the landlord. The last time I signed the lease down there, it's for exactly a year and a day.
Okay, well, that's a strange lease, but oh well. And your occupation?
Occupation? What are you trying to do? Get that light out of my eyes. You trying to give me the 3rd degree?
No. I've just got to get this information to enter on your record. I mean, I just asked how you make a living. You do work, don't you?
Work? Well, you know, I think I need a lawyer. That's my constitutional rights. Don't you think? What? Tell me you're an artist. That's right, I'm an artist. You know, a magician. I have a talent for making things disappear.
Okay. Well, just go back over there and wait. Whew, thank goodness that's over with.
Hey, does your hand hurt much?
Not really too bad. It's just a little sore, that's all.
That's good. Hey, you know what tomorrow is?
Sure he does. You think he's nuts or something? Tell him tomorrow's Sunday, Harry. What's the matter, lady? He left your calendar too, has he?
I know it's Sunday. It's just a special kind of Sunday, that's all.
Mr. Cleveland, would you hand me a magazine, please?
Lady, that ain't my name. It's Louie, Detroit Louie.
Well, yes, I knew it was someplace.
What about you, old timer? You been waiting a long time?
No, not too long. These other two ladies have been here quite some time, though. I'm not a patient. My son's visiting a friend. He'll be back for me.
Oh, yeah. You sure? I mean, you sure they're not locking you up here for a while? This is a rest home too, ain't it? Huh? Rest home?
Shame on you. You should be ashamed of yourself even thinking a thing like that.
Don't do a lot.
Young woman, if you want to see the doctor, you'll have to ring that bell over there. Not that it will do much good, mind you.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. You'll have to excuse my manners. The excruciating pain all made me forget. All right, Harry, get up. What? Give the lady your seat. They not learned you nothing yet.
Take that one over there. Be fine.
One more trick like that, and I won't read funny papers to you for a month.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, honey, is there something wrong? Can I help you?
No, I'm all right. I feel.
Oh dear!
What is
happening? Oh dear me! Oh dear me! I think I'm gonna faint.
Would you look at that, Harry? Do something, don't just stand there.
Well,
Oh dear!
nurse! Where is that worthless nurse?
What in the world? What happened?
This young woman, she just came in and said she needed to see the doctor. Oh dear me! I think I'm gonna faint.
Please tell me what's happening. What is it?
Don't cry, it's okay. It's all right. The lady's just feeling a little ill, that's all. Did you Look at her. She looks like she ain't eaten in a week.
Oh, she looks like she's coming to. Here, help me with her and help me get her in the back.
By the way, you keep talking about fainting. If you're gonna faint, just go ahead and do it and quit talking about it. Hey, let me help you. Let me carry your purse for you. All right, thank you.
Is the lady hurt? Is that what's wrong with her?
From the way she looks, she's been hurt all right. Not in the way that you mean.
Well, suicide if you ask me.
Suicide, are you nuts?
Well, you just say what you will. You just wait and see. I mean, I've seen her kind before. She was pale and hungry. Her clothes were ragged. Oh my goodness. Oh my. She probably took an overdose of sleeping pills.
If she wanted to kill herself, why'd she come in here?
Maybe she just wants to die and is trying to taper off.
You all just go ahead and make her wise cracks. You just say what you will. You wait, you'll see. You'll all see.
But nurse, I was just trying to help.
Now you sit down and you behave. Sit down.
Okay.
How is she, nurse? Is it serious?
No, I don't think so. The doctor's with her now.
Well, might as well just ask her how many she took. It might save you a lot of trouble.
It might save all of you a lot of trouble if you just sit down, relax until the doctor can see you. Don't lack much longer.
Nothing to worry about. This Jane walks in here, says hello, paces out colder than mackerel. She says we ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, what are we gonna do if the cops show up?
What he means is, let's hope the cops don't come in looking for her, haul us downtown for questions.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That would be a shame since this is the night before Christmas, you know.
Oh, Christmas. Just another day in the year to me. Of course, the doctor does say this could be my last.
Ma'am, I've seen a lot of people look as bad as you do, and they lived a long time. No, she's not really that bad looking.
Christmas has kind of a magical ring to it, don't it? You know, I know two little boys right now that's got their nose pressed up against the window pane, looking for that white bearded man with them reindeer.
You know, mister, this may be my last Christmas too, you know. I mean, the last one I'll spend in darkness, that is. I mean, if things work out all right, I mean, next year I won't have my nose pressed against some window pane looking for Santa. I mean, there's going to be a lot of kids doing that. But you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll just go outside and lift my hands toward heaven and pray to see that star. You know the one, the Bethlehem star.
I think you'll see it. Who knows? Even now in some quiet corner of heaven, two angels polishing away on that star, getting it ready just for you.
You know, can't you make them stop talking like that? It kind of gets me right here.
How about laying off the mushy stuff? Harry here just can't take it. And watch what you say about you know who and the reindeer. He thinks they're for real.
What?
I bet a big, strong, intelligent man like you don't believe in that. Now, do you, Mr. Rochester?
Look, lady, the name's Detroit. You know where the cars are made. Man, you can't fool old Louie. One year the warden had the chaplain come out and fill us in on that tale about the baby being born, the star and all. Some of the guys believed it, but not me.
Why, Mr. Louie, you should be ashamed of yourself talking like that. You'd better be careful.
Did you say warden? You been in prison?
You must be hearing things. I didn't say nothing about no
No,
warden.
I was listening real close. You didn't say warden at all. No.
Well, what difference does it make? Everyone is entitled to at least one mistake. Right, Mr. Atlanta?
You can all relax now. The doctor's with her. And she's almost finished, and then start on each of you. Have any of you seen my watch? I was sure I had it.
That's your watch, ma'am. It must have fallen off your arm and was running around here like a wild person a while ago.
Thank you.
What was her trouble, the young woman, I mean? Had she had an accident?
You might call it that. Let's just say she misread the label on the medicine bottle.
Sleeping pills?
Mama, would you just look at all those sad expressions? And it's Christmas Eve at that. Give me about 10 more minutes with our last guest, then I'll start on all of you. I promise, I'll have all of you out of here in time for the mistletoe.
Why, doctor, I do hope you don't have any mistletoe hanging around here anywhere.
I do too, lady. You don't know how bad I do.
Why don't you all do something to pass the time away? I tell you what, I've got a Bible in my desk, and since it's the night before Christmas, I mean, why don't one of you read the Christmas story?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. Why don't we read that story? You know, I love that part about the reindeer. That's the best part. I just love it.
Not that story, the Christmas story, you know, about the birth of Christ.
You talk about reading the Christmas story? Harry here in agony? Who knows, he might even lose that arm yet. You folks may be getting worked up about Christmas, but I ain't, unless you got gifts to give, that is, which you don't.
Why not let someone read it? Might do us all some good.
Well, that's strange. It was here this morning.
Not a Bible, Harry.
What are you looking for?
The Bible. I have the Bible here.
Well, I saw that over. I thought we was all supposed to get one.
Well, you seem to be finding everything today, don't you?
Well, it's a gift.
If you, unless you want to drive a suffering man out into the snow, don't read that story. We ain't gonna say you listen.
Snow? What? It's not snowing out there.
Why in the world are you so determined not to hear it? I mean, I should think that at least someone could read it. Just close your ears.
Look, for the past 11 years, we've been over the same old story. Every year the chaplain comes out, has us stand, we sing the Christmas carol, he reads us that same old story, then we march back to our cells. Now for the first time in 12 years, we're on the outside, and now you're wanting to read it to us.
Come on, let them read it, you know. About them reindeer. You know, I love that part, that big red nose on that reindeer.
Don't you believe in Christmas, mister?
Sure, I believe in it, just about as much as you believe that junk about them angels up there polishing that star you ain't never gonna see.
Don't you say that. You take it back, because I know how well I do.
Here we go.
You happy now, mister? I hope you're satisfied.
Look, lady, I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Sure, they're probably up there now polishing, getting it ready just for you.
Well, you'll see, I know you will. The doctor can do anything she puts her mind to. You just be patient, honey.
I'm sorry I cried. I guess I'm just tired.
Well, if you're tired, here, let's just make you a little more comfortable. I've got my pillow. We'll just make you a little more comfortable.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, why don't you just take a nap? I mean, if you're tired and you can just nap, and we'll wake you up when the doctor's ready for you.
Who knows, when you wake up, there may be a whole room full of gifts here for you.
Yeah, and a great big Christmas tree with candy canes all over it, and presents for all of you.
You know, who knows what's in this room? There may be hurling angels fluttering around this room, just waiting to give us what we asked for. You know, the world asked for a Savior one night, and they got him.
All across this old world right now, probably little boys and girls are kneeling beside of their beds to ask God for things in a prayer. Well, since you're going to take a nap, why don't you? I mean, you could say a little prayer and it wouldn't have to be much.
Oh, no, I don't think I could do that. I mean, what would all you think?
Who cares what we think? I got 2 grandsons right now. I'd give the world to hear pray. Would you do it? For me?
Well, leave me out of it. If they haul all of you off to the funny farm, I ain't going. The spirit of Christmas may be getting to all of you that ain't got here yet.
Oh, all right, I'll do it. But remember, you promised not to laugh.
Don't you worry, honey. No one's laughing.
Dear God, thank you for Christmas. And thank you for your only son. And bless all of us who are gathered here tonight. Bless the good doctor and nurse and help them to help us. And help Harry's hurt finger. Make Mrs. Aiken well. And let Mr. Varner get home to his family in time for Christmas. And Lord, please let me see again. Amen. Oh, wait, Lord, wait. One more thing. Please let Christmas come to Detroit Louie.